All right, what you want to do? Third gear?
Third gear, 3000. I'm sitting there now, so whenever you're ready. I'll let you count it.
All right, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. What's up, Blockheads? We are here in Magnolia Park. Obviously, I can't ride two bikes, so here with me is Eric. Bagger Bro. This is a video that you guys have requested from me quite a bit that I haven't been able to make because we've been working on the 2017 Harley-Davidson DYNA Low Rider S giveaway. But y'all have wanted to compare the DYNA Low Rider S versus the Softail Low Rider S. So here we have both of the bikes. They're both done up club style. They're pretty evenly matched at the moment in terms of performance. 2020 Softail Low Rider S, you've got the 114 cubic inch Milwaukee 8, a 6-speed transmission, and then on the 2017 Harley DYNA Low Rider S, you've got the 110 cubic inch twin cam, also 6-speed transmission. And they're both done up club style. So basically what we're going to be doing in today's video is riding both of the bikes, kind of giving feedback about each of them, and then Eric and I are going to swap and give you guys our thoughts and feedback, comparing these two side by side.
Sounds good to me, dude.
As you guys know, we gave this bike away in a previous video, the winner of the Season 4 Blockhead bike build. So the winner was Luke, and I've talked to him, asked his permission, obviously, since it's his bike now.
Hello?
Hey Luke, this is Block. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, man?
I just wanted to call you, ask permission to ride the DYNA that I'm giving you so that we can make some more videos on it before I ship it to you.
Oh, absolutely. Ride as much as you want. Put 4,000 miles on it.
That would make...
Yeah, 100% okay. Give my permission, and I'm happy to have you do it. There's my permission. You got it. Thanks a lot.
All right, appreciate it, man.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
All right, later.
Bye.
We're going to get it shipped to him. He is over in Northern California. So the bike is going to go from Florida all the way clear across the United States over to California. We're giving a DYNA bro their wings. Luke gets to be a DYNA bro. Y'all be sure to go follow Eric at Bagger Bro. Be sure to drop his link down in the description below. So I'm going to start out on the 2020 Harley Softail Low Rider S. Eric is going to start out on the 2017 Harley DYNA Low Rider S.
Want me to start it for you?
Sure. That TBR sounds really good, man.
It's very blop, blop, bloppy.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it's got like a nice deep tone. You just got on it a little bit there.
Yeah.
Obviously not like 100%, but yeah, I guess thoughts and impressions on, I don't know, the power.
Like 2,800 to like 40, 48, you know, pretty much the red line. It pulls hard, like super hard. With this TBR exhaust, that low-ish, like higher end of the low RPMs to through the mid power band, it pulls like a scalded ape, bro. I mean, I'm in fourth gear. Of course, we gotta like catch up to vehicles. Definitely with the rear end raised up an inch, it dives a little better in the turns. Feels really good. It shifts super smooth. Being a rubber mounted engine, I mean, there's a little bit of vibration, but nothing compared to like my old DYNA. My bars sit there and shake like crazy. This is like super smooth. Power delivery is real smooth. I mean, Luke's gonna love this bike, man. Just be careful with it, because I mean, you gotta respect. It's like a firearm. You gotta respect this thing, or you know, it won't respect you.
So obviously it's going to feel a little better in the turns than like a stock one, just because the suspension is the 13-inch Legend, whereas stock suspension is 12-inch emulsion.
I hate to tell you, Block, but I think this bike will smoke you, bro.
We'll see. It's one of the challenges.
Oh, yeah?
they say that the Milwaukee 8 versus the previous twin cam, like after, I forget what the speed is, but they measure it in bike lengths whenever they originally like released the Milwaukee 8, saying that it would perform better than the twin cam. So having owned that bike for a year, I do feel like this one is faster. I feel like this one is torquier though. Like it's got a lot of that kind of low end grunt, you know? So it's got that like kind of,
it's got the
cojones.
Yeah.
We can say it in Spanish because YouTube doesn't.
Cojones. I think the rear mount, it was an issue with the Dynas, and the rear mount's connected to the rear swing arm. It'll actually move with the motor a little bit. So a lot of guys will do like a front brace on the front. It's like a front mount brace that connects it to the frame.
Yeah. And
it keeps the motor in line.
Dude, just look how much that thing is moving right now. Versus like this. There's like no movement on this one versus that. There's, I mean, you got counterbalanced versus
the rubber mounts.
So much movement. So that is one of the big things, is like you feel that vibration.
But seriously though, it's not bad. One big thing that I do notice, especially being here in Florida and traffic, like our traffic's pretty bad here, and in stop and go traffic, this mother gets hot.
Yes, it does. That was one of my biggest.
Super hot.
That was one of my biggest complaints about it. It'll cook your leg.
So that's what I like about the M8s. They got the oil lines going around the exhaust ports to help cool. You know, help cool the cylinders, and it helps a lot.
So the Softail with the M8, cooler running. We've also got less shake, less vibration because counterbalancer.
Don't get it twisted. That shake is really pretty much only at idle.
Yeah, like when you're going, it goes away.
Dude, fourth gear, I'm at like 2,900 RPMs, doing like 58 miles an hour. It's smooth as silk, man.
Yeah.
Feels great.
All right, what gear are you in?
Second. Oh wait, let's do third.
Third.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, man, it got it.
I told you, big dog.
It's quick. Yeah.
Sorry, Softail, not today.
This does have an actual complete stage 1, so it has the high flow air cleaner. It actually has a tune on it from Vance & Hines. It's the FP3, and then it has the TBR exhaust. So this one, it comes stock with the high flow air cleaner, and then it does not have a tune on it. A lot of people ask me about that, but I just put a 2-to-2 exhaust. Obviously a 2-to-1 exhaust usually performs better in terms of back pressure. So this has a 2-to-2, no tune on it, it's just the base stock tune. Because the 2-to-2 right out the box actually ran really well on this. Like I don't get a lot of decel or anything like that. All right, so let's go down to first. Woo.
Well, what RPM you want to be at?
I'm at like 3.
All right, I'm at 3.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. I expected the Milwaukee 8 to be faster.
Bro, the front tire got loose on me coming out of first. Oh my god! Oh god, I feel like I almost died.
I hope I got that little dance just now on camera.
Oh, you got the go on me. So, and then I hit red limiter a couple times.
Yeah, I hit rev limiter pretty hard in second gear.
Around third, I started catching, and eventually I pulled.
Yeah. Despite me hitting rev limiter, you were definitely pulling. Damn,
bruh.
That's awesome, man. I didn't expect that.
I think it's time for you to do something to that slow-ass bike.
Shit. All right, so we'll swap here.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
She's fast, all right?
Yeah, okay.
Don't hurt yourself now.
Yeah, man, like you can, starting out right there, you can feel that it pulls a little harder.
Oh yeah, I love the aesthetics of these sweepers. but you're dumping a bunch of torque out the exhaust for sure.
Yeah. After hearing and seeing the way that the TBR is on this one, like, I think I'm gonna swap over, especially after the.
What are you talking about? You ain't getting no damn.
All right, what you want to do? Third gear?
Third gear, 3000. I'm sitting there now, so whenever you're ready, I'll let you count it.
All right, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Damn, son. Yep.
Damn. I didn't expect the twin cam to be faster, man. All those claims about, dude, honestly, I mean, I would assume it's the exhaust on that one, just losing that.
Well, yeah, that and the tune, man. Like, you know how like Harley stock tune Harleys, like they're super restricted, man.
Yeah. So maybe this isn't such a straight up apples to apples comparison.
I don't think so, man.
But it's still insightful. All right, you want to get another quick pull?
What gear?
Third.
Third again?
Same, yeah. 3000. You count it down this time.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, you're gone. Yep.
Yeah.
Bustlings on me, bro. Bustlings.
Yeah. Damn. Congrats, Luke. This thing rips.
Yeah, doggy. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I feel like a real badass right now.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Like,
Rolling too deep, 2 low rider S's.
yeah, doggy. This is what's up.
I mean, you look like a badass, so.
You know why? Because I am. Okay, I noticed the Softail Low Rider. These mid controls, they're high mid controls. Correct me if I'm wrong here. Like, I feel like my knees are a little more bent, like pushed up.
The ergonomics of the two bikes is pretty different, but we also have Saddleman seat, the step-ups on both of them. The overall shape of both of the bikes, though, is pretty different. Like, with the Softail, like, you kind of set more, like, into the bike, whereas, like, I feel like the Dyna, like, you're setting more, like, kind of on top of it.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's just, like, because of the shape of, like, the fender and the frame. The rear wheel on the Softail is a little wider. It's not quite as thin, so I mean, I think the Dyna feels like it has a little bit more flickability, nimbleness, but the Softail, I mean, I still feel like I can handle that one like no problem. Taller suspension on this one obviously adds to the feeling of that nimbleness, but that's not like a stock straight up comparison. Stock suspension on the Dyna isn't too bad, like with the emulsions. And then stock suspension on the Softail, like, I really haven't had any complaints about it. I've been running it for a long time, but you basically have the dual coilovers on the Dyna. Suspension is on the outside versus on the Softail. You got the single coilover, which is the monoshock mounted under the seats to the frame. So it's hidden, hence the name Softail. Looks like a hardtail, but it has suspension.
Sup?
You see, it gave us thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. All right, here we go. Woo! 35 is just a suggestion. Yo, we gotta go up to the Dragon, bruh.
Oh yeah. On the list.
Okay, little turn section over there. I feel more stable on this bike. Like, it feels like a refined Dyna, dude. It really does. With that shortened wheelbase, I don't know if that helps.
Yeah, the angle of the forks and then a little bit of a shorter wheelbase definitely like helps out with the handling on that one. Although the aesthetic of the angle of the forks on the Dyna I like more.
Right, just a little more rigged out. It looks pretty good,
yeah.
For sure.
It's not even like that big of a change, but it's like just enough to like be noticeable. But yeah, the handling, this one feels pretty nimble still. They both feel very similar, but I don't know, yeah, in terms of like confidence, like in the turns and stuff like that, I've never had an issue with the Softail. The
whole feeling squished up a little bit, I think that goes towards because of the higher mids. I'm 6'1", 290. That doesn't bother me at all. Just don't ride your right foot over the brake and you'll be all right.
So one of my biggest criticisms whenever I first test rode the Softail Low Rider S I didn't like it at first when I first rode it. And
really?
So one of my biggest points of feedback was that I felt cramped. And so with the stock seat that comes with it, it pushes you forward. And then with like the way that the mids and the bars were, dude, like I just, in terms of ergonomics, like from the factory, it just didn't feel like it fit me. And I was, I am 5'10". From the factory, I felt like the Dyna fit me better, but those are also things that can be tweaked. Changing the seat like raised me up a little bit, and then the bars, raising the bars up, putting me up a little bit, extended my legs a bit so I didn't feel as cramped up there. I ended up making it to a point where I was happy with it.
Dude, that's the beauty of Harleys, like the aftermarket. You can do whatever you want to these things.
And Dyna was made for so long. It's not currently manufactured anymore. Ended in 2017, so this is the last of the Dynas. But it was manufactured for so long that there's a ton of aftermarket parts for the Dynas. Softail's a bit newer, but aftermarket is pretty much caught up.
You could put parts that are on your Dyna onto the new Softail, like the bars, everything fits.
Yeah, for sure.
Bars are a little bit different because it's fly-by-wire.
Well, they're both fly-by-wire, yeah.
Oh yeah, cruise control.
So on that note, with cruise control, the Dyna Low Rider S does come stock with cruise control. However, the Softail does not come stock with cruise control, but it is an option if you want to buy. Basically, you buy like the new housing, new buttons, and it comes with the wiring, and so all they have to do is plug it in and then flash your bike's ECU. There you go, you have cruise control. Distance trips and stuff like that, it is highly recommended. I gotta remember where the kickstand is on this one.
There we go.
So also, pretty quick comparison just regarding wheel color, because it's part of what is signature about the Low Rider S's. So with the stock wheel color on the Dynas, it's more, they call it like a Magnum Gold. There's nothing gold about it, in my opinion. It just looks like a light tan or brown. Whereas this is more of like a burnt bronze kind of color. Greatly prefer the color in terms of like coming from factory of the Softail. So what are your overall thoughts comparing the two?
Okay, a more refined version of that. Obviously, that's got a longer rake, bigger gas tank.
I think they're about the
5
same.
gal.
We'll post it on the screen right there.
Yeah, the seat angle. I mean, we talked about that. For the money, these are still pulling good money.
Well, they're starting to come down though. They were selling for pretty high until they released the Softail version. So now it caused them to come down a bit. But even so, like they're still holding the value pretty good.
Front suspension. I love the inverted front end.
Yeah, that's a big difference. Inverted front end, inverted forks versus standard.
I would put a front brace on that because I do
Stiffen
feel
it
like
up a bit.
little bit of this motion, especially with my weight in a turn. I could feel it like doing this a little bit. What I would like to see on this is if you'd got like a Legend on here and gave it a little more lift in the back. This feels like it turns in nicer, even though this is more compressed. I don't know what I think it's the rear shocks.
Yeah, suspension definitely feels really nice on these. I do have a set of progressive suspension.
The only thing that I don't like about both bikes is the inverted mirrors. I can't stand that on a Dyna Bro bike. I'm sorry, dude.
That's fine.
I gotta put them up. I mean, I do have nice shoulders. I don't mind looking at them.
Like if the mirrors are up, you're looking at your shoulders, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I invert my mirrors, is because I don't want to look at my shoulders. I would rather see the traffic behind me.
But aesthetically, it looks better.
No, hell no. It brings the profile of the bike down.
Oh man.
Anyway, that's a whole different debate.
The rotors. You get floating rotors. You get a full-size disc in the back. I think they're 11.5. That's the traditional 11.5 inch. So same size, but you get full floating
and
Softail.
Benefits of floating.
Heat dissipation.
Yeah.
Dispersion.
Of the two, if you had to choose one, which would you take? Also, you viewers out there too, of the two, if you guys had to choose one, which one would you choose? But Eric, which one would you choose?
Oh, man. Come on, dog. You know I'm going to grab the new stuff. Come on. You know what you could do to this motor?
Yeah.
Okay.
I too would choose the new one, as I did. You guys know that I used to, or if you don't know, I used to own a 2017 Dyna Low Rider S. I traded it in for an FXDR, traded the FXDR in for the 2020 Softail Low Rider S. But one of the biggest reasons that I got rid of the Dyna was because the 110 twin cam gets really, really warm. And so, doing the style of riding that we do, going over to Daytona, like being around town in Orlando, we do hit stop and go. And I just remember one of the big things about this bike is it cooking my leg. So the fact that this has the oil cooled heads, is like a huge perk in my book. I also remember setting at stoplights on this one and my vision just being like, you know, you know, as the bike's shaking, whereas this one obviously has counterbalancers, so like much less shake to it. And that's not like a huge thing, but it's just one of those like kind of little nitpicky things. Now, aesthetics in terms of like the overall shape, I do like the Dyna more. Like I said, the front end is raked out a little more, so it does kind of add like that length to it. But in terms of handling from the factory, without, you know, upgraded suspension and stuff, I do prefer the Softail.
This will fit in a truck better.
Yeah. I haven't had that one in the back of my truck. I have had that one. Went and bought this one from down in like close to Miami, loaded it in the back of my Tacoma, hauled it back to Orlando.
That was no easy feat doing that, I bet.
Nope.
To get that in the back of a Tacoma?
Oh, it barely fit. It was, you know, angled diagonally.
They're both beautiful bikes. Like, yeah. I love them for what they are. I mean, if I could, I'd have every bike.
Yeah, all the bikes.
You know, all the bikes. I don't know, man. I
think that's it.
It's faster.
Yeah,
it wins.
Yeah, the twin cam is faster. Probably, I would really like to see the two bikes like head to head, totally stock. They look alike, they look similar, but there is some differences. Like we were saying, this has actually got a full stage 1, high flow air cleaner, tuner, exhaust, and then that's got just the 2-to-2 exhaust with no tune on it. So I'd say that's a testament to Vance and Hines.
Right?
Yeah, and throwing that FP3 on there.
Well, I'm gonna ride this one.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's the comparison. If you guys do have any other questions, though, be sure to let us know. Drop them down in the comments below. Eric Bagabro, thank you.
Cabbage.
Appreciate your thoughts and feedback, sir.
Yeah, man.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, hit subscribe. Hit the bell icon so it sends you notifications of future uploads and activity. I guess we'll catch you guys on the next one.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. Let's grab some tacos. Tacos could be good. All right. Peace.